Yes, I know. It's been a long time. But the show must go on. The show will go on. It's the Fantasy Flex, bringing it back. And I'm going to do a little something like this. So let's go ahead and get into the standings. Straight balling. This is your weekly Fantasy Flex. We're going to go through the divisions before we go into last week's matchups. We got in Division 1, the Polk County Pistols at 17-1. Who's going to stop me? I don't know. Let's check out who's number 2 in my division. Number 2, you got the Rip City Ballers, 16-2, only 1 game back. You know what I'm saying? All I got to do is lose and he wins. We tie. You know what I'm saying? It's going down. Number 3, you got Team Caster with a 7-11 record. He's 10 games back, along with the K-Town Riders with a 5-13 record. He's 12 games back. The Bronx Hoop Stars 4-14. What's going on? It's time to replace some owners. 13 games back. And in Division 2, you got the FAMU Rattlers, 11-7, holding on that division, holding it down strong. They got a 2-game lead on the point side Killers with a 9-9 record. They're 500. You know what I'm saying? All they gotta do is play each other a couple times, and it could change. You got the Philadelphia 76ers with an 8-10 record, 3 games back in that division. You got the New York Ankle Breakers, 7-11 record, 4 games back in that division. And Super Megatron with a 6-12 record, is 5 games back in his division. So let's go ahead, bust it down into last week's standings. They go like this. Last week's matchups, you had the Polk County Pistols taking on the New York Ankle Breakers. Polk County Pistols prevailed in that one with a score of 1,886 to 1,786. Wow, 100 game difference. Top score for the New York Ankle Breakers would be Carlos Boozer, 213 points in that loss. Top score for the Polk County Pistols, Zach Randolph for 242 points. Now we move on to the Rip City Ballers and the Point Side Killers matchup. The Rip City Ballers take that one with a score of 2,092 points to the Point Side Killers 1,502 points. Now the top score for the Rip City Ballers will be Kevin Durant with 192 points, and the top score for the Killers will be Josh Smith with 215 points. Now moving on down to the K-Town Riders and the K-Town Riders and the Philadelphia 76ers matchup. The K-Town Riders came out on top on that one, 1,159 points to 1,086. Top score for the Riders, you got Jason Richardson with 161 points. You got Lou Williams for Philadelphia with 128 points. I'm not going to count the halves because I'm not going to break it down like that. I'm going to break it down like this. Going on to the next matchup, you got the Bronx Hoop Stars taking on the FAMU Rattlers. He's been on a nasty streak so far, and the FAMU Rattlers came out on top of that one. They bit, they stung, and it's like that. It's done. Moving on, the score on that one was the FAMU Rattlers, 1,581 points to 1,228 points. Leading scorer for BX will be Kobe Bryant. The Hoop Stars lost in that one. Kobe Bryant had 144 points. And the top scorer for FAMU will be Andre Blatch with 253 points. The man's been a beast ever since all these trades been going down. And the last matchup of the week, you got Team Caster with a 7-11 record taking on Super Megatron, the bottom of the division records, going down like that. Super Megatron prevailed in that one with 1,472 points against Team Caster's 1,178 points. Leading score for Team Caster looks like it was David West. I don't want to say Delamonte West. And Andrew Bogan was the leading scorer for Team Megatron with 259 points. David West had 153. Now I'll go ahead and bust down into the week and the league leaders going down like this. The league leaders in field goal percentage, that goes to the Rip City Ballers with 5,907 field goals made. Field goals attempted also goes to the Rip City Balls with 12,714. Bottom of that category goes to Super Megatron with 7,847. Free throws made going over to the Rip City Ballers as well. 3,353 free throws made. The bottom of that division goes to Super Megatron, 1,652. Free throws attempted also to the Rip City Ballers. Wow, there's a trend going on. He's number 1 in everything except for the division. Oh, don't mean to talk shit, but that's just the way it goes. But it's all love, dogs. Free throws attempted, that goes also to Rip City Balls, like I was saying, 4,213 to Super Megatron's on the bottom of that. Opposite end of the spectrum, 2,000 free throws behind, 2,233 free throws attempted. Now, three-pointers made. That goes to the Polk County Pistols with 982 three-pointers made. The bottom of that division goes or the bottom of that category, I should say, goes to the K-Town Riders with 592 three-pointers made. Offensive rebounds, let's go into the Polk County Pistols with 1,600 rebounds. I'm tied with Rip City, so there's actually a tie for first place with that one. Bottom of that goes to the Bronx Hoop Stars with just 1,041. Defensive rebounds, that's going to the Polk County Pistols, the show, with 4,576. The bottom of that category goes to the Polk or the K-Town Riders with 3,291. And overall rebounding, that's going to the Polk County Pistols with 6,176 total rebounds on the year so far. The bottom of that also goes to the K-Town Riders on the opposite end of the spectrum with just 4,376 rebounds made altogether. Now let's go ahead and pass it on down to the assist. Yes, the pun was intended. With the assist, the leader in that category goes to the Rip City Ballers with 3,392 assists made altogether. The K-Town Riders have 1,976 in the bottom of that. Steals goes to, whoa, I don't know what's going on here, but I think the show's over.